Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Gianna Lian and we are back with another reading for 24 hours. You guys, I'm genuinely scared for this video. I'm not gonna lie to you guys because I've only done this on my channel twice and there's a reason for that. But when I did a poll over my community tab and asked you guys what reading vlog you guys wanted to see, this was the winner by a long shot. I am going to deliver another reading for 24 hours video for you guys today. Once again, I am still not bold enough to attempt straight. I am gonna be pausing the timer. This video is probably gonna go on for a few days at least. I'm super excited because I feel like this video is perfect for when I want to get through my TBR or I just want to pick up some books and get through them a little bit faster. So deep down, I love this challenge, but at the same time, it is extremely stressful. We are going to be doing that today. I'm hoping that I can pick up a lot of books on Kindle Unlimited and get through some of my physical TBR. But to start off, I am currently reading The Butterfly Garden by Dot Hutchinson. This is the first one in the Collector's series. I didn't know there was 4 books in the series until after I started it, so that might be a problem, but this book is absolutely insane. I'm pretty close to finishing it. I'm pretty sure I have like 65 pages left. We are going to start the challenge by finishing off this book. I'm also reading another book on Kindle Unlimited right now that I'm kind of just pushing myself to get through. I don't know if I'm going to continue it or if I'm going to DNF it, but this book is absolutely insane, you guys. You guys probably know that I do tend to pick up more dark books. I gravitate towards those, but this one is the next level dark. I know I keep saying that about some of the books I pick up, but they just keep getting worse, you guys. I wish that I could explain this to you without giving any spoilers, but basically all you need to know is that there's a very dangerous man called the gardener, and he basically has a garden that he fills with his butterflies, which are little girls that he kidnaps and brands them as his own and torments them and keeps them in this garden because he genuinely thinks that they're his butterflies in his garden. It's absolutely insane and it's just so dark and disturbing, and it just keeps getting worse. So that's what we're reading currently. It's definitely going to keep me up at night. It has before. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. We're going to see how long it goes, but before we get into it, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, especially if you loved watching 24-hour reading vlogs. Okay, you guys, it's currently 2:30 p.m. and we are officially starting. Here we go.
Shall I compare to a summer day?
The level of how much this book is so disturbing, I can't even explain it to you guys. Like, I genuinely feel nauseous and sick to my stomach with the things that I'm reading. I'm not even kidding. I don't know how an author could come up with something like this, you guys. I genuinely do not. Okay, I just want to give you guys a quick example of showing you how messed up this book is. This quote that I have on page 212 says, "But birthdays weren't generally celebrated in the garden. It felt a little too much like mockery, like we were celebrating how much closer we were to death. Other people got to look at a birthday and say, yay, 1 year older. We met our birthdays with 1 year less." And a little bit of background on that is the gardener will kill his butterflies for a few reasons, like if they got pregnant, and once they turn 21, they're too old. Like, he doesn't want to have a butterfly over 21 years old, so he'll kill them. Another reason is if they get injured or their wings on their back that he tattoos on them, they get damaged, then they're not beautiful anymore, so he kills them. Or if they get like too sick or something, then he kills them. So that's a little backstory on the whole general sense of how this works, but that quote just made me really sad because it's true. Like, they are literally in there from normally like 16, 17, 18, and they're literally counting down until 21 because that's when they know they're gonna die if they don't escape. This book is absolutely insane. I literally don't have too much left and I'm like nervous. I'm really, really, really nervous to finish this book. We're gonna continue reading, but I just had to share that quote with you guys. There's so many other quotes, which, side note, I do post like all the quotes that I find and that I wanna share over on my Patreon. So they have already seen some quotes that I've highlighted from this book that I've wanted to like talk about. So make sure you guys check the link in my description for my Patreon so you guys can get access to the quotes and stuff that I read in my books because they've already got to know a lot of this so far.
Quench my thirst, she's my lemonade. The yellow that I couldn't paint. Shall I compare to a summer day?
Officially hit part 3. Last part, you guys. I literally almost started crying like twice. I've literally almost cried twice. I'm scared.
just like the sun, it will never fade. The cool breeze in the shade, my 4 leaves to the blade, right to my mistake.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I am just so speechless right now. Okay, hold on. Hold on. First, let's stop. Pause. Okay. So the timer is currently at 22 hours and 7 minutes. I know, I am such a slow reader, but specifically for this book, I don't know why it took me so long to read this. It's not even a full-size paperback and like it's a short book. But anyways, what did I just read, you guys?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Nothing is processing in my brain right now because after literally going through that whole entire book of absolute chaos and just torture, there was this weird twist at the end that I wasn't expecting. But then again, I don't think the story needed it, which kind of like led me to be confused at the end, to be honest, because it just kind of was thrown in there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know my rating for this book, you guys. Like, I would tell you I recommend it, but I don't know if I do. It was crazy to the point where I was extremely hooked to it because I wanted to finish it, but at the same time, I just don't know if it was worth reading about all that traumatic stuff. Like I said, it literally made me feel nauseous reading it. I feel very uneasy right now. I'm not going to say anything about the end because I don't want to spoil anything. I literally was talking about this with my mom. Like, I was giving her updates being like, this book I'm reading is crazy right now. It's so insane. It's really hard to read. And I was telling her some of the things and she literally told me to stop because she didn't want to hear about things like that. And like, honestly, I don't know how I pushed through to like read it and finish it, but I don't know how the author came up with things like this because I don't know, my brain's going in circles right now. I just like have no words right now. I will be back with a rating if it changes, but right now I think I'm gonna settle with like 3.5 maybe. I don't know what to rate this book, you guys. I think I'm gonna give it a 3.5, maybe 3.75 most. I don't think I could rate this book any higher, and I don't think I'm going to continue the series. That's all I'm gonna say for this book, to be honest. I need to pick up like a really fluffy romance or like a really light, funny read now because my brain is gone. Okay, you guys, I think I just need to let the Butterfly Garden sit and process. I'm like still like, I'm shaking from it, you guys. You have no idea. This book has like done something to me. I don't know what. I just like, I'm so on edge right now. I literally just ranted about it to my Patreons. I had to just like let everything out of what I was thinking about that book. I want to pick up another book, but I don't know if I want to pick up another book physically right now. I think I will tomorrow. So what I was thinking is that because it is getting into the evening, I think I am just going to continue reading the Kindle Unlimited book that I started, which is 'Tis the Season for Revenge by, I don't even know who it's by. Oh, by Morgan Elizabeth. I started reading this just before Christmas and I'm only 71 pages in. It says 24%, but it's cute. It's about a revenge plan and this girl got broken up with around the Christmas time. Now she's just set out to get revenge on her ex, possibly start dating her ex's boss. This is gonna be a way lighter read. Definitely, hopefully more enjoyable, funny, lighthearted. I just need something that is not the Butterfly Garden. I just need to get my brain out of that world and like not think about it for a long time. Try to push it deep down in my brain. We are going to continue reading this until I have to start editing, but for a time update, like I said, we have 22 hours left, almost exactly, and we're just gonna keep this reading vlog going.
I just know she'll be my downfall. When the rain it pours, my heart will forever take a toll. 'Cause she's all I know. She's all I know. She's all I know. Shall I compare to winners?
See, this is already better, you guys, because literally I feel like my brain is getting eased, if that makes sense. I feel so much better already, but this one's getting cute though. We are only like 80 pages into it, but after seeing how bad her ex was treating her before they broke up, and now seeing her kind of become herself again, I didn't mention the synopsis, but our main character basically like changed her whole appearance, her interests, her demeanor for this guy that she was dating and stuff. So she was literally not even herself. So now that they're broken up, up and she's kind of like going on dates with new people and putting herself out there and stuff. She's kind of gaining her spark back and stuff, and we're only 80 pages in, like I said, so I'm excited to see how she evolves even more. But it's just nice to see that like she's actually being herself. Like she dyed her hair back the way she likes it. She started bringing out all the outfits that she tucked away because her ex didn't like them. Like that is the power that I want to see. I'm happy to see that she's finally becoming herself. That's what's sticking out to me the most about this book so far, and I'm just excited to see where the romance hits and when all the stuff goes down with her ex finding out about this revenge plan that she's been plotting. It's getting good.
Watch is closing off, I'm dozing like a ghost, thinking that maybe I wouldn't notice. But it's colder, it's colder, it's cold around when you're not here.
Hello you guys. Okay, it's the next day. I just got out of the shower, so please do not mind my hair. It's still drying, but we have a time update. We currently have 20 hours and 48 minutes left. I did do some reading last night on Kindle Unlimited, and I'm slowly working through that book. Quick update on that really quickly. I did make it to page 125, so only 43%. Not too much. I don't know. I was in such a weird mood after finishing The Butterfly Garden that I feel like me picking up any book was just gonna feel weird. I was in such a weird state of mind to be reading a completely different book after finishing that one, so yeah. But as you guys saw, we are picking up a new book and we're gonna read Betting on You by Lian Painter. Look at my bookmark. I got this at one of the Christmas markets I went to, and look how gorgeous it is. It's literally just flowers in resin. I absolutely love it, and I haven't like gotten to use it. We are picking up Betting on You by Lian Painter. This is a really big romance book, but it is her newer release. I have no idea what it's about. It says ages 14 and up, guessing kind of YA route, I'm guessing. It says the first time Bailey meets Charlie, he is the worst. Enemies to lovers. I love that trope, you guys, so I'm excited. But Charlie has a secret that involves Bailey and another bet Charlie may have made. Can the two make a real go of things, or has Charlie's secret doom them before they can start? Seems a little intense. Look at the cover. Lian Painter never fails with her covers, let's be honest here. We are going to continue the reading vlog starting this. It is my book club pick for the month of January, so I'm super excited to read this with my Patreons and kind of like update them as we go. And maybe this will become my new favorite Lian Painter book. We'll have to see. But I've heard some good things. Some of you guys have already commented on my stuff saying that you guys loved it or that I'm gonna love it. Other booktubers that I watch and stuff have said that they really like it, so it's a good sign so far. Okay, you guys, first update, I read chapter 5, which is page 34, and can I just tell you, Lian Painter's writing is just such a big breath of fresh air, especially after reading The Butterfly Garden. This is the type of book that I wanted to pick up. Like in my brain, I knew I needed a fluffy, easy to read book, and this is the one, you guys. I'm loving it. It honestly doesn't even feel like I'm 34 pages in. It feels like I read the first chapter because of how fast it's going. But like one thing I can say is I forgot how cringy YA romances are. Like I haven't read one in a really long time, but Lian Painter always knows how to keep it interesting. I'm loving the plot so far. I like how it started off 3 years ago and then leading up to 1 year ago, and now we're sort of hopefully getting to the present soon, but the tension is there. The chaos is brewing. I'm loving the banter. Like, yes, it's extremely childish, but the banter between Charlie and Bailey, it's there. So that's the update so far. I have been updating my Fable updates for Patreon every single chapter. You guys, it is currently 12:40 in the morning right now, and my editing took so much longer than I thought it was going to. It is extremely late. I also went and got a coffee at some point, so I haven't really been doing so much reading, and I'm really upset about it. But I made a little midnight snack. We currently have rice, ground turkey, banana peppers, a little bit of cheese, hot sauce, and a dollop of tzatziki. That is my little midnight snack. I was a little bit hungry, so we just put together that. Before a time update, we currently have 19 hours and 35 minutes left of this challenge. My dog's laying right here. She's distracting me. A little update on betting on you. I made it to page 66. Not far from when I last updated you guys, but honestly, I'm really enjoying it. It's so fast paced. Loving Lynn Painter's writing. Obviously, you guys already know. Because it is so late, I'm gonna try to bang out a little bit more reading. I don't know how much that's gonna be, to be honest, but we're gonna continue betting on you. I'm gonna eat my little meal and read and just kind of wind down for the night because I do have to film a big vlog tomorrow that you guys will probably see after this video comes out. But yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. Hello you guys, it is pretty late. I just got out of the shower so my hair is still drying, don't mind that. Time update. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I literally forgot to update this. But we have 16 hours and 37 minutes left. We're slowly getting through the challenge, you guys. And honestly, like, I feel like this is going by a lot faster than the last time I did this challenge, which wasn't too long ago. So I'm feeling good. We have made a really, really big dent in betting on you. And I just wanted to update you guys on like my thoughts, you know, like what's kind of happening without giving too much spoilers. I did make it to chapter 31 and we're on page 250 and I'm loving it so far, you guys. And it's just getting even cuter. We obviously have Charlie and Bailey, and they are kind of like opposites. They're complete opposites, but opposites attract, you know what I mean? Obviously, the whole book is kind of based on the bet, like a bet that they make, but there's some family issues going on. And we just got to the part of the book where Bailey has been invited to go on a weekend getaway with her mom and her mom's new boyfriend, which Bailey doesn't really like. Charlie and Bailey decide to go on this weekend getaway together, but her mom and the boyfriend don't know that Charlie is going with her. So obviously that's like a whole blow up in itself. But on top of that, Bailey and Charlie are planning on fake dating on this trip to make her mom mad and push the boyfriend away because Bailey does not want her mom's boyfriend to like become a permanent person in their life. Bailey's very content with it just being her and her mom and having that dynamic and not bringing the boyfriend in for him to like live with them and fully become a part of the family. That's where we are in this book right now. It is getting so much cuter like the more I read, and I've honestly been binging it. I'd say I probably read over 100 pages just in today in itself. I definitely want to finish this tomorrow for sure. I think that's doable. But as for the Kindle Unlimited read, I did not get any farther in that, I don't think. Yeah, I've just kind of been binging this because I don't want to put it down. So I wanted to give you guys a quick update. It's currently 10 p.m. So I'm gonna do some nighttime reading and then we're gonna continue in the morning. You're kidding right now. We're having a hoodie moment, as you guys can tell. It is one of those days where I feel like a bum, but you know what? It's okay because we're still vibing, we're still reading, we're still living, laughing. Time updates. We have 14 hours and 20 minutes left, and I have like 2 chapters left of this book. I was gonna finish it last night when I was reading because I was binging this book, but I wanted to catch my reaction to the end of it on camera, and then I wanted to give you guys like my immediate thoughts like right after, and I was just so so tired to pick up the camera. So we're gonna finish it this morning with 14 hours and 20 minutes left. I'm really enjoying this. I'm not gonna give too much my thoughts because I'm gonna obviously give a whole like mini review at the end, but let's just say right now I'm not very happy with some characters. Let's just say I'm actually very frustrated. My updates on Fable for my Patreons have literally been me like convincing the main character like, no, choose this, choose her, come on. Like I'm literally convincing the character through the phone. So let's hope, I mean, it's a romance. So like, it's like a cringy romance. So I'm hoping that it's gonna have the ending that I want. But I mean, like at this point, I don't know. I genuinely do not. So this character better make me proud and better not let me down. We're gonna finish Betting on You by Lian Painter. And then I did already pick up my next book that I wanna pick up. So I will show you guys that. Yay, okay, let's finish this. I'm like very eager right now. I've been literally waiting all night. Oh, I also made myself a coffee too. Stop. Am I reading this right, you guys? Like K? Some of these characters, well, one of these characters in this book is so freaking unlikable. You guys, we just have the epilogue left now. Oh my god! Oh my gosh, it was so cute. Look, they even have a little playlist that you guys can read alongside. The soundtrack of Bailey and Charlie. Oh, it's on Spotify too. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my god, I need to pause the timer quickly. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. You guys, we need to discuss this book right now. We're moving to the couch and we're gonna have a discussion. Discussion time. Okay, I think I'm ready. After finishing Betting on You, we currently have 13 hours and 47 minutes left of our challenge. I feel like it's kind of going by fast. I don't know why. I think I'm honestly gonna give this a 4.5 out of 5 stars. And that is because it was fast paced and it had me hooked to it. Like I just wanted to binge the whole thing basically. But there were a few moments that I was like, I don't love this. And for some reason, I don't know why, but I feel like Lian Painter really tried to do like a little slow burn moment here. And with her other books, yeah, I feel like those are like kind of slow too. But this one felt extremely slow to the point where literally we didn't even know the final answer until like the last 10 pages, which I love because obviously we have so much banter and tension and everything going on through the rest of the book because this book's like 430 pages. So like it was really slow, you guys. But yeah, I really liked it. 4.5 out of 5 stars. Obviously, I'm gonna have a whole review for my monthly wrap up because I do make those videos every single month. But I love Charlie and Bailey. Charlie weirdly reminded me of Lo for some reason. And I know a lot of you guys will probably disagree with me because Lo is Lo. Nothing can ever top him. But for some reason, just his personality sort of, it just kind of like his demeanor almost kind of reminded me of Lo. Just that kind of realist vibe, that like I don't give a vibe and stuff like that, if that makes sense. So I personally really like Charlie until like the middle of the book because he reminded me of Lo. I don't know. I don't want to say too much, but yay! 4.5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed this. The lighting is so freaking terrible. It's literally not even noon and I have no sunlight coming into my room. Hold on. Whatever. This is our next book. We are reading As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson because I really want to finish this series, and even though it's not on my TBR this month, I just feel like it could be a really fast-paced read because I did really want to read Beautiful Disaster by Jamie McGuire because that is on my TBR this month, but like I'm not in the mood to pick up another romance right now, so I feel like I should just keep the cycle going of like a cute cringy romance to a darker book, you know, so I don't like get into a slump, because that is what we were trying to avoid in 2024, you guys. I cannot be in reading slumps, you know? So I feel like this book will just move so fast and I'll like fly through it and it will make like the time go by a lot faster. We're gonna read this. It is the third and final book in the Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to finish this. You guys literally have told me so many times, like, this is the most crazy book ever. I was actually just on FaceTime with my best friend Lily before I started filming, and she was telling me that she was like terrified for this book. This book got her. It was so dark, it was so scary, so that's what I'm in the mood for. So we are gonna read this. Hopefully it will have a good ending to this series because it is a very loved series by me, and we're gonna start this. Yay, sis. I'm nervous. Can you let me read? I need to read my book. I need to read my book. Okay. This is what happens when we try to cuddle. Can't make this up, guys. She's crazy. She may be cute, but she's a crazy dog. She's out. She out. 13 hours and 15 minutes left, and we officially reached page 23, chapter 4 in this book. So first impressions, you know, I always like to give you guys my first impressions for every single book that I start, but basically I'm really enjoying the pace of it so far. That is the one thing that I constantly tell you guys that I love about this series, is that everything is so fast paced. You are not going to get bored starting this book, let's just say that. We're already kicking it off with a lot, let's just say that. I don't want to explain too much of everything that's happening throughout the book because this is the last in the series, so I don't want to give anything possibly away to you guys because you have to read the first and second. Like, this series is so good, but let's just say Pip has lost her mind a little bit, and we're only 25 pages in, and I can easily say that it's just gonna go downhill from here. The author's writing and everything is just so good. Like, every single time I pick up another one of Holly Jackson's books, I just forget how much I love her writing. So that's the first impression so far. I'm super excited to see how dark this gets and how scary it gets. But yeah, currently like 25 pages in, little bit over 13 hours left, and we're just gonna continue the challenge. Go up, and then it's like a little walkout patio with like grass and stuff.
Oh wow.
It's so nice.
They'll probably put up more tables too. Okay, you guys, as you saw, I obviously was reading at the cafe. That cafe is so freaking cute. I love it, but there was really loud music going on, so I didn't want to like talk at the cafe because it would have just gotten copyrighted, sadly. I'm here with an update now. We did do a lot of reading, so we have 9 hours and 21 minutes left. We are slowly getting there, you guys. And my update for the As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson is I'm on page 138, chapter 17, and I'm really enjoying this. I knew I was going to enjoy it, it because I just love the series, and obviously it's the last book, so I want to know what kind of happens. But also, can we just mention that literally this whole entire reading vlog, I swear I've just been reading in my bed. I don't know. It's just realistic because I read all the time in my bed. Like, since it's too cold to read outside on the porch or outside, my bed is kind of my second option. So I'm taking advantage of that, but I'm so sorry for not a lot of change going on in this video. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. We still have a lot to go, but it's moving so fast paced. Like, I keep telling you guys, the first one was fast paced, the second one was even faster, and now the third one is even faster than all of those, which is absolutely insane. But it's keeping me interested because I like don't want to put it down. I'm like, okay, one more chapter, okay, one more chapter, you know? So I feel like that's why I'm flying through it, but that's definitely a big pro for this book. And obviously I can't tell you guys too much because, like I keep saying, it's the third one in this series. But I can say that Pip has picked up yet again another mystery, but this time it's a little bit different than saving someone else. Let's just say that. I definitely think Pip has gotten a lot crazier since the last two books. I feel like she's definitely taking more risks than the other two books. She's definitely a lot more bold, but we're getting lots of Pip and Ravi action going on. I love them. They're such a cute power duo. Them against the world, guys. And I hope you know what I mean when I say that. But yeah, we're gonna continue reading this. Hopefully I can finish this in the 9.5 hours that we have left. I mean, hopefully I can, but I also did get to like 55 to 60% through 'Tis the Season for Revenge. I still read that like if I can't fall asleep at night and I'm just laying in bed, or just pick it up randomly. So that's the last update I have for that one. I'm just kind of pushing through that book, I want to say. Like, I'm not too interested in it and it's just kind of like there, you know, but I do want to finish it, so I don't have too many updates on that one because it's just very blah, you know? So that's where some of this time also has gone, but not much of it. Those are your updates for right now. We are getting closer to finishing this challenge, and I think it's going good so far. Like, I've picked up some good reads, I feel like, throughout this book, and it's pushed me to get through my TBR, if that makes sense. So let's continue reading. Reading time! Guys, I'm getting scared. I think Pip is like officially losing her mind. Something's off, and now like she has completely just like lost her mind. That's scary. After a few hours and finishing my coffee, almost getting there, I swear I motor through coffee so fast, and that's probably why I'm like so sensitive to caffeine. But anyways, that's besides the point. We have 5 hours and 25 minutes left. Slowly ticking down the time. I did make a dent in the book though, guys. Like, I don't know what is happening to Pip and Ravi. Let's just say I was not expecting this to happen from them. Like, hello, who are these people? I don't know. I don't recognize them. Like, this is not the Pip and Ravi that I know, guys. This is not them. I'm so confused on where these alter personalities came from. Like, they are not who I've been reading in the past 2 other books, you guys. I'm genuinely concerned for them, but we made it to chapter 34, page 289. I don't know why I'm going through this book so slow. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm reading slow. It doesn't feel like the book is going by slow. But when I keep checking my time and like the pages and stuff, like I'm reading it really freaking slow, and I don't know why. We are well over halfway. We don't have too much left. But yeah, I'm getting really nervous. I don't feel like the book's putting me in a slump, but I feel like because I am timing all my books, I feel like they are dragging on a little bit more, if that makes sense. Like, it feels like harder to read for longer periods of time for some reason. I don't know why, but we're still gonna continue this. It is slowly getting dark, so I want to savor my daylight that I have until I have to like turn on some lights and stuff. So yep, let's continue reading. I don't really have any other updates right now other than just what the that's about it. That's all I could like think of, because I obviously don't want to give spoilers, because this book, you definitely don't want it to be spoiled for yourself, because I was not expecting anything to happen in this book, guys. We still have this much of the book left, and I don't even know what to expect because I thought the climax already hit. I don't know what's gonna come from here. I genuinely do not. Oh my gosh. No. You guys, our timer is officially done. We have completed the challenge. Let's freaking go. Last night, I just got into like, I don't even know what to call it, like a reading trance almost. I was just switching between the two books that I currently have going on, As Good as Dead and 'Tis the Season for Revenge. So that kind of finished up our timer. It was super late when I finished it. I'm back. We're doing a recap of all the books that we picked up and started, and just kind of recapping the whole entire video of our reading time. So the first book we picked up and finished was The Butterfly Garden by Dot Hutchinson. I don't currently have the physical copy on me, but I ended up sticking to my rating of 3.5 out of 5 stars for this one. I just can't see myself giving it anything higher than that. As you saw from my reaction and how I was feeling after I finished the book, leading even into the next day, I was very uncomfortable. I felt extremely nauseous after finishing the book. Like, I thought it was beautifully written, but with the things dealt with that book, I just didn't love how it made me feel. And I know that book is intended to do that considering how dark and disturbing it is, but I'm sorry, I could just not give it anything higher than that. I personally don't really recommend that book to you guys because I don't want you guys feeling like that after finishing a book. But then again, if you are interested and intrigued with some of the things I was saying while I was reading about it, or like some of the quotes I shared, then go right ahead, but please read it at your own risk. Check the trigger warnings. I cannot stress that enough. We read and finished that book. Then we went ahead and picked up Betting on You by Lian Painter, which is my book club pick of the month with my Patreon. So I wanted to make sure I finished that book early into the month, and it was really good. I rated it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Obviously, it's a Lian Painter book, so I'm not too surprised. I think I definitely have some biased opinions on the books I read with her because I know I'm gonna like them, you know? It was a really good refresher to read after The Butterfly Garden for sure, because I needed a nice, fluffy, cringy romance, you know? But I personally love the banter in this book. Lian Painter is always so good when it comes with that, but this one specifically just stuck out to me a little bit more. I loved the groveling a little bit more in this one. Plus, because Charlie and Bailey are such opposites, it was so nice to read their tension and just them going back and forth, you know, like kind of ignoring their feelings. They didn't want to admit it to themselves, you know. So that book was really good, and I'm just so happy I picked up another Lian Painter book to add to the list of the ones that I've read. I definitely want to slowly move my way through her backlist as she keeps releasing them, but I really recommend this book to you guys, especially if you want like a cutesy, cringy romance. This one's really good. Then the third book we picked up was As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson, and I was so close to finishing this, you guys. I'm currently on page 398, chapter 47, and there's only, I think, 450 pages in the book, so I was so close to reading it, but honestly, like, I was scared. Last night when I was finishing off this challenge, my intention and plan was to just finish the book because I obviously wanted to finish it for the reading vlog and because I wanted to know how it ends. But I was terrified. Reading that at like midnight last night, I was like, I cannot finish this. I need to pick up another book and finish this challenge because who is Pip and Ravi? Like, I said this before, but they are not even recognizable from the other two books. I was just shocked, and I don't even want to know how it ends because at the part I'm at right now, I'm like dreading kind of picking it up because of things I can't really say, but I'm gonna have to finish that, and you guys are just gonna have to stay tuned for my end of the month wrap-up thoughts for that. But right now, it's just so different than the other two books. I mean, I'm loving it because of how extreme it is, but it's just such a big change than the other two books. So yeah, you guys definitely weren't kidding when you guys said I was gonna be in for a wild ride, because now I'm really believing you. And then the last book that I kind of was reading throughout this challenge was 'Tis the Season for Revenge by Elizabeth Morgan, and I did finish off the challenge by finishing this, and it was okay. Like, there was really nothing to update you guys on because the book was very average in my opinion. I was gonna pick up the camera to kind of give you guys updates and my reaction to the ending, but I knew there wasn't really gonna be too much going on. I think I'm kind of just over Christmas-esque books, so me trying to finish this now that we're in January, it just wasn't the perfect vibe I was going for last night, to be honest. So I ended up rating this just a solid 3 out of 5 because there were cute moments, obviously. It was pretty steamy, can't lie, and I loved the kind of chaotic element that came with kind of the revenge plan with the ex and everything blowing up. But other than that, it was just very meh in my opinion. So
So yeah, that one's just gonna get a 3 out of 5. Maybe I'll sit on my rating a little bit more, think back to the book, and maybe it will change, but I don't really see anything too special about it. It was a cute read though, like it was somewhat fast paced. I felt like it kind of dragged on at some points, but I really like the main character though. That's one thing I can say was a definite pro about the book, is that the main character was really, really nice to read about. But yeah, that's the little recap that I have of the books that we picked up during this 24-hour reading vlog. I think this one was the one that by far went the best out of the times that I've done this video. I had a lot of fun. It didn't feel like it was dragging on for too long, and I didn't get in a reading slump. Yay! That is definitely a big plus doing this challenge, is if you don't get stuck in a reading slump. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want more of these, let me know down below, because I'm more open to doing these now, because this one wasn't that bad. So let me know if you guys want more of those reading vlogs and any other type of reading vlog ideas that you might have. I love filming reading vlogs, and I definitely want to put more of them on my channel going into 2024 and keep it sort of like a daily upload. So give me some ideas down below. I'd love them. And while you're down there, also check out my Patreon to join the Patreon family. I mentioned so many times throughout the video that they got so many behind the scenes, some quotes, obviously the book club that I have available over there, just everything that you guys could possibly want. So make sure you check that link down below if you haven't already. Other than that, I'm talking way too much. I really hope you guys are having an amazing, wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. I guess. Yay! My dog. Hold on. We're gonna get started. That was so gross. You like burped in my face. Okay, my battery's probably gonna die. Probably going to die. Ooh. Hopefully my battery doesn't die. Is it a YA? Please tell me if it's a YA. Okay. I just wanted to cuddle. She's out. She out. Peace out.
Oh, that's a neck.
Oh, you're so cute. I stopped paying you for 1 second and then you need more attention. You are so clingy. You see this dog? You're crazy. You're crazy. I forgot to change the battery.